Namaste. I'm Samantha, and today we're going to go through a few easy yoga moves that can get you out of a rut if you're feeling stuck in monkey mind. So these moves that we do today, paired with a meditation, are going to enable you to get out of that circular thinking that's keeping you stuck. Use this practice anytime you need to get rid of stress and just feel better. So what we're going to be doing today is not a lot of physical movement, and if you choose to do so, you may just do this in your chair and imagine or envision that you're doing it. We're going to start out with a couple of easy movements, and then we're going to lie on our backs and do a meditation. The movements that we do may feel frustrating because we're going to be very detailed with the placement of our fingers and toes. However, notice if you do find any frustration, just remind yourself that's part of this meditation practice. And we will start seated on a block or on our heels or a cushion. Lift up the ankles of your feet and press the tops of the feet firmly into the floor. Energetically press your upper thighs wide so that there is a outward pressure. Press all 10 of your fingertips together, and you might find that your fingernails interlace with each other. Allow your arms to be a little bit straighter, and that you're making this globe with your hand about the level of your belly button. Allow your back armpits and your elbows to lift. And then breathe a fullness into your rib cage. Allow your head to lift away from the body and the chin to open up. Soften your pelvic floor. Imagine your breath starts at the pelvic floor and it follows up the back body, the back of the neck, the head, and down the front of the body. Bring an awareness to your thoughts and notice if any interrupting thoughts come in, bring it back to the sensations of your body. Bring the sides of the palms together, leaving the inner palms hollow. Your fingerprints now touch. They're in a soft prayer hand. Bring your thumbs to your third eye and touch with light pressure. Bow your head gently in reverence for yourself and your intention. Curl your fingers forward and then separate your hands. Squeeze your base palms and curl the joint of every finger. Look at your hands and then reach them forward. Maintain that curled, hollowed palm. Let your elbows and back armpits lift. Open your ribs and chest. Open your face. Take a deep breath in. Reach furthest forward and lean back. Exhale. Start to lean forward. Turn your palms towards the earth. Elbows wide. Keep a pressure outward in your feet and hips. Maintain an inward curve of the low back. Let your fingers be soft and curled, and touch your fingernails to the mat with no weight bearing. Breathe a fullness into your back ribs. Lift up both armpits. Keep your feet connected to the floor. Keeping the fingertips connected, draw back the base of the hands, touch your fingerprints, and squeeze the sides of the palm to the earth, keeping the middle palm hollow and the fingers springy. Walk your feet back so that you've got more room for your belly. And you're in a hands and knees position. The tops of the feet press firmly into the floor, the ankles lift, and the knees and feet press outward to give you an opening of the pelvic floor. Squeeze the base of your palm, keep a springy hand, pull your armpits forward, make a hollow space in your armpits, and let your elbows rotate outward. Breathe into a bigness in your whole rib cage. Let your head float up and forward away from your tailbone. An engagement in your palm and a pulling backward of the hips. Slide the top of the right foot forward 8 inches approximately, and then roll over the toes like that. Keep the rest of your spine the same and do the same on the other foot. Pull forward, roll over. You're on hands and feet now. Breathe into the rib cage, lift head and ribs up. Keep all 10 toe prints touching the floor. Feel each one of them. Lower your heels and then swivel them to the left without lifting any toes. Bend your knees and widen your upper thigh bones as you tap your left hip on the floor by your feet. Keep your arms straight. Lift back up. Swivel your toes forward to the original position. And then we'll go the other way. Lower your heels, swivel them to the right. Your toes and knees turn to the left. Widen your upper thigh bones. Squeeze your base palms and tap the right hip on the floor by your feet. And come back up. Swivel back. And once more, other side. Toes stay down as they swivel right. Bend the knees. Lower the hips with the thighs wide. This time slide the right palm in front of you. A springy nature to it. Lift the right ribs and tilt the head. The neck is long. Take the left hand, turn it into that seed hand, and slide and glide it towards the upper right-hand corner of the mat. You're on your side now. Take a breath. Soften. Roll your head back and make contact with the back of your head and the floor. Feel the support of the floor on your head. Reach your hands towards the ceiling. Roll onto your back with your feet on the floor. Be still. Press into your feet. Press into your back and lift your butt off the floor. And move it back onto your mat. Pick up your feet and walk them back to your mat. Press your head down, pick up your ribs and move them to your mat. And then continue in this method one body part at a time until you are in the center of your mat. Use your feet to feel the edges of your mat to determine when you are in the center. Pick up the hips and untuck the tailbone so there's a bowing to the belly. Pick up your left leg and interlace the hands behind the thigh. Flex your left ankle and pull the pinky toe side of the foot more towards the floor. With straight and strong arms, pull the thigh in towards the body, but oppose it with the leg. Keep your ankle flexed. Belly's long. Keep an eye on your toes. See if you can make the top of your foot be curved and rounded instead of the toes pulling towards the body. Take both hands to the outside of the thigh. Grab the flesh and wrap it inward around the bone as you bend and extend and pulse the leg. Mindful of the toes, curling softly. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Squeeze both palms and curl the fingers softly into seeds. And reach straight arms into a V shape. Press the back of the head into the floor to open the throat. And continue that pressure, head into earth. Press the toes of the right foot down and hover the left heel. Slowly lower the knees to the left, just a little bit, and reach your V arms to the right. Keep the head pressure, not collapsing. Coming back up. Reach the V arms to the left. The knees to the right. Gently, energetically draw back your right heel. And then come back center. Uncross the left leg, but keep the ankle flexed. Bend the knee and place the left foot on the floor with the toes first. Extend the right leg towards the sky and interlace the hands behind the thigh. Flex the ankle and pull the pinky toe towards the floor in a fiesta flare. Bend and extend, opening up the hamstring while maintaining a bow in the belly. Take both hands and wrap the fascia around the bone as you resist this rotation with your leg bending and extending. Keeping the ankle flexed, cross the ankle over the knee. Squeeze the palms of both hands, curl the fingers softly into that V shape. Press the ball and the toes of the left foot into the floor and hover the heel barely. Energetically draw the heel back to get a tone on the back of the leg. And then slowly lower both knees to the right. And then your V arms go to the left. Keep a pressure in the back of your head and in the front of your left foot. Come Back up center. Toe pressure, head pressure. Knees left, arms right. And back center. Uncross right leg, keep the ankle flexed as you return it to the earth. Toes touch first. Take the hands to the buttocks flesh and pull it upward as you slide your legs to the floor one at a time. Mold the flesh upward and in towards the sacrum. And then take hands to opposite shoulders, pull them out, lengthen the head away from the torso. Gently tilt the chin up and release the arms to the sides of the body with the palms facing up. Close your eyes and soften your body. We did just a very few amount of movements with many details. It's hard to think about anything else when you're so focused and mindful of the details. We'll continue this during a guided meditation and paired muscle relaxation. Squeeze your fingers and your palms into fists. We'll let that squeeze go up your forearm. And let it go. Let it relax. 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 Squeeze your biceps, triceps, and shoulders. Squeeze them hard and all the way around. And let it go. Relax. Squeeze your face muscles, your eyes, your jaw, and the back of your head. Press it into the floor hard. Squeeze. Draw your eyes together. Lift your eyebrows up. And relax. 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 Squeeze your chest. Take a big breath in, hold it. Tighten around your ribs. Tighten. Exhale, relax. 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 Squeeze your core, your 360 core, all the way around your waistline. Your low back squeeze. Your whole belt squeezes. Squeeze and relax. Relax. Tighten your buttocks and your whole pelvic bowl. Squeeze pelvic floor. Squeeze front and back. Squeeze. 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 And relax. Let it go. Let it go. Tighten your thighs and your knees. Squeeze all the way around. Squeeze. Legs. Tight. Let it go. Relax. Relax. Tighten your feet. Press your heels into the earth. Squeeze your toes. Squeeze the soles of your feet. Tighten. Squeeze. Squeeze. Let it go. Squeeze your whole body at once. Tighten everything. Your face, your hands, your toes, your legs, your core. Let it go. Let it go. Let it all go. Breathe in, pulling energy up from your feet to the crown of your head. Exhale, sigh it out. Body is calm. Body is relaxed. Mind is present and sharp. And start to make some movements in your fingers and toes. And slide your left or your right arm overhead on the floor. And roll over onto your side. Place your top palm on the floor in front of your belly button. And slide yourself to seated. Or continue to rest in assimilation pose. Thank you for joining me. If you've liked this video, please leave any questions or comments. And if you need some help with your body flexibility or mobility, please reach out to me personally. Thank you for watching. Namaste.